Hey everyone, and welcome back to Smoltzy and Friends. Today's episode is about allyship. What is an ally? How do you become one? I want to talk specifically about being an ally for women in the workplace. I've had a lot of conversations around this, and I've heard people say, well, I'm an ally. But here's what I've learned. You don't get to decide that on your own. Allyship isn't a title you give yourself. It's something others experience from you. For me, it started when a colleague, I'll call her Lisa, introduced me to a group. I showed up, I listened, and honestly, what I heard was difficult. Real stories from real people about real experiences. And I remember thinking, I can't believe this happens. Actually, I thought it more than once. And then it hit me. This is why allyship matters. Because there are things happening that if you're not experiencing them, you may not even realize they exist. So I signed up to learn more. And I'm still learning. Because I'll be honest, some of the things I thought were helpful, I was told could actually make things worse. Let me give you an example that happened many years ago. My wife and I were shopping for carpet, and the salesperson kept on directing everything to me. I shared with him that we are here because my wife is designing our home decor, and she is the decision maker, not me. Next thing you know, question after question, comment after comment, all directed to me. And each time I said, you should be talking to my wife. She's the decision maker, not me. But it kept happening. So eventually we said, thank you for your time. We got up and left. I remember thinking, wow, he didn't receive the signals I was giving him. But later, my wife shared something that changed my perspective. She said, you didn't give me a chance to handle it. You stepped in, and it actually weakened my position. That was an eye-opener for me and stuck with me because my intention was to support her. But the impact wasn't what I thought. So what I learned is this. Allyship isn't stepping in for someone. It's aligning with them. It's not about taking over. It's about creating space. In a work setting, that might look like having a conversation with your female colleague before the meeting. Hey, if something like this happens, how do you want me to show up or support you? Do you want me to step in or wait for a signal? That's alignment. That's an agreement. That, folks, is allyship. Because now you're not assuming, you're supporting them in the way they actually need it. And sometimes allyship looks like saying nothing at all. Letting that person lead, letting them own the moment. And if it continues, then maybe the response is simple. You stand up and walk away. Or if asked, be honest. You weren't speaking to the decision maker. That's not confrontation. That's clarity. So I'll say this. I am still learning. I am still growing. I'm still listening. And if you've experienced this, I'd love to hear from you because allyship isn't a destination. It's a commitment to keep showing up better. And maybe that's the piece we miss the most. Allyship is alignment. I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of this community. And if this sparks something for you, share it with someone. Until next time, allyship isn't declared, it's demonstrated. Intent doesn't matter as much as impact, so be open to learning. True support starts with alignment, not assumption.